A mysterious creature has helped Australian farmers pocket $10 million. Leave a number 1 and let's explore together what it is. To build a large-scale python breeding farm like those in Australia, farmers need to make well-planned investments, from infrastructure to modern technology. Python farms are mainly concentrated in Queensland and the Northern Territory, where the hot, humid tropical climate is highly suitable for the natural living conditions of pythons. The enclosures typically range in size from 500 to 1,000 square meters, using well-insulated materials to maintain a stable temperature of 28 to 32 degrees Celsius and humidity levels of 60–80%, ideal conditions for python growth and reproduction. A python farm in Australia can raise anywhere from 500 to 5,000 snakes, depending on its scale and the purpose of breeding. To ensure healthy development, the farm must have a good ventilation system and provide space for pythons to hide, bask in the sun, and live in a natural-like environment. The enclosures can be made of steel mesh or synthetic fiber to ensure durability and proper airflow. The commonly selected python breeds are African ball pythons, reticulated pythons, or Burmese pythons. They are strictly carnivorous, with a diet mainly consisting of mice and small chickens. Depending on their age and size, an adult python typically eats once every 7 to 10 days, while a juvenile python eats every 3 to 5 days. Each python needs an appropriate amount of food based on its size and age to grow healthily. With just 200 female pythons, a farm in Australia can earn up to $240,000 a year solely from selling breeding pythons. Sounds hard to believe, but that number is entirely realistic. Pythons are reptiles that reproduce by laying eggs. They have the instinct to incubate their eggs by coiling around the nest and vibrating their bodies to maintain a stable temperature of 30 to 32 degrees Celsius, creating ideal conditions for the eggs to develop. The incubation period typically lasts 60 to 70 days, after which the baby pythons hatch on their own and immediately begin an independent life. Large-scale farms can raise between 2,000 and 5,000 pythons, and each year, a mature female python can lay between 20 and 50 eggs, with a successful hatch rate of around 70 to 85%. Breeding pythons are the main product, especially for large-scale farms. Every year, thousands of young pythons can be supplied to new farms or exported to Asian and European markets, where demand for pet and breeding pythons is rapidly increasing. Python skin is a high-value item, sought after by fashion manufacturers. A beautiful python skin can sell for anywhere from $100 to $500, depending on its size and rarity. Python leather is a premium material, processed into many luxury products such as handbags, wallets, and belts. A pair of shoes made from genuine python leather can range from $300 to over $1,500, depending on the leather quality, design, and brand. Leave a number 1 if you dare to try on a pair of python leather shoes. Not only does python skin bring high economic value, but python meat is also considered a delicacy in many Asian countries such as China, Thailand, and Vietnam. Python meat has a firm texture, a sweet flavor, is rich in protein, low in fat, and is believed to support kidney health and boost overall wellness in traditional medicine. From python meat, people prepare herbal remedies, python-infused liquor, and even python fat is processed into medicinal products. At some high-end specialty restaurants, each serving of python meat can sell for $30 to $80 per kilogram, depending on the preparation method and its rarity. From the unique python farming model, let's now return to a more familiar but highly promising animal, pig farming. With fast growth rates, ease of care, and high consumer demand, pig farming remains a key sector in agriculture. Modern pig farms are typically built as closed-loop systems, with housing facilities designed for each stage of development. Pigs are mostly raised in plains and suburban areas, places with stable climates, abundant water sources, and convenient transportation. In Australia, pig farming accounts for about 5 to 6% of the country's total livestock production, with New South Wales, Victoria, and Queensland being the primary production regions. The ideal living environment for pigs includes temperatures from 18 to 25 degrees Celsius, minimal fluctuations, and dry, clean housing conditions. Farm cleaning robots are equipped with sensors and precise navigation systems, allowing them to move automatically within the barn space. Scheduled 1 to 2 times a day, the robots are pre-programmed to clean the farm. If you have any questions, leave a number 0. The diet of pigs plays a very important role in ensuring their health, growth rate, and meat quality. Pigs need to be provided with a balanced diet that includes all essential nutrient groups such as carbohydrates, protein, fat, vitamins, and minerals. Depending on each stage of development, the feed portion should be adjusted accordingly. Feeding should be done at fixed times during the day, usually 2 to 3 times, with a constant supply of clean water. Today, many farms use automated feeding systems, which help distribute feed accurately and evenly, reduce waste, and improve farming efficiency. A well-structured diet not only helps pigs grow well, but also enhances the quality of the final product. Conventionally raised pigs are typically sent to market after about 5 to 6 months, once they reach a weight of 90 to 120 kilograms, depending on the market target and pig breed. After leaving the farm, pigs are transported to processing facilities that meet food safety and hygiene standards. The pig processing procedure is carried out gently, professionally, and in strict compliance with food safety regulations. Once pigs arrive at the facility, technical staff perform health and hygiene checks. Next, the pigs are moved to the processing area using humane methods to ensure they experience no stress or pain. The meat is then cleaned and categorized into cuts such as belly, shoulder, ham, ribs, and more. Finally, the products are vacuum sealed or packaged in airtight trays and stored at the proper temperature to maintain freshness before being distributed to the market. All steps are closely monitored to ensure safety. In Australia, pork is prepared in a variety of styles, reflecting a blend of traditional Western cuisine and influences from diverse cultures. One of the most popular dishes is crispy roast pork, featuring a crunchy skin and tender, flavorful meat. Grilled barbecue pork sausages are a favorite among many. Sweet and sour stir-fried pork, known for its signature tangy-sweet flavor, is also a common dish. Braised pork hocks are carefully cooked to perfection. Pigs are livestock animals with very high reproductive capacity, considered one of the most prolific species in animal farming. On average, a sow can give birth to 2 to 2.5 litters per year, with each litter producing 10 to 14 piglets, and in some cases, up to 16 to 18 piglets if well cared for. The gestation period for pigs lasts about 114 days. Sows have strong maternal instincts and are capable of caring for their young. However, during the early post-birth stage, they require support to ensure piglets receive colostrum in time to boost their immunity. Managing the sow's nutrition, housing conditions, and monitoring the estrus cycle plays a key role in achieving high reproductive efficiency. Thanks to their high fertility and fast growth rate, pigs have become the top choice for both commercial farms and household livestock operations.
From 2020 to 2023, over 400 fishing fleets and thousands of fishermen worldwide participated in programs committing to comply with environmental protection standards and sustainably manage salmon resources. Catch limits are carefully observed by fishermen every time they set sail. Thanks to the application of scientific and sustainable fishing methods, the global salmon population is significantly increasing. In regions like Alaska's fjords, salmon numbers have risen by about 20–30% compared to a decade ago. Rational catch limits and the use of modern technologies like net pulling robots have helped protect salmon stocks and maintain ecological balance. Leave a number 1 for our efforts. Aside from the giant Chinook salmon, there is the coho salmon, originating from the North Pacific and most commonly found in Alaska and Canada. Coho salmon populations in these regions typically range from hundreds of thousands to millions. Coho salmon are distinguished by their silver color at sea and turn red when they migrate upstream for spawning, averaging about 8–12 pounds in size. As a salmon enthusiast, I'll introduce you to some of my favorite salmon dishes. Leave a yes if you're still interested. Let's start with salmon salad. The salmon is seasoned with a bit of chili powder and pepper, then grilled until perfectly cooked, retaining its tenderness and moisture. Once cooked, the salmon meat is flaked and mixed with fresh ingredients like crisp celery, aromatic purple onion, vibrant red beets, and green scallions. Finally, everything is blended together with smooth mayonnaise dressing, creating a delicious and healthy salad that's both flavorful and nutritious. Thank you for accompanying me to the end of the video. Let me take you to explore the secrets inside a factory producing 50,000 boxed meals per day. In the automated boxed meal processing plant, every process is carried out by robots. Robots are the masters and main production workers in the factory. Firstly, robots cook rice with high precision, ensuring each grain is evenly cooked and flavorful. Then, robots calculate the calorie content of each type of food and portion the meals accurately, meeting consumers' nutritional needs. Next, robots quickly and carefully pack the meals, ensuring that the boxed meals always maintain the highest quality. The boxed meals are then transported and stacked, ready for distribution. Canned products provide superior convenience, allowing consumers to save time in meal preparation. Countries renowned for their canned food processing industry include Japan and South Korea. Japan is famous for its canned food industry, offering a wide variety of beautifully decorated options. South Korea has also seen strong development in canned foods like gimbap, which are easy to carry. The prices of these products vary widely, from premium boxes in restaurants to budget-friendly choices at supermarkets, catering to a diverse range of customers. Robots are also employed in salmon fishing. These robots are equipped to haul nets and gather fish, reducing labor and increasing efficiency. Each haul can yield approximately 10,000 to 20,000 pounds of salmon. Using robots helps boost productivity and safeguard the health of fishermen. The automated companions calculate the exact amount of fish permitted for capture according to regulations. The Gulf of Alaska is renowned for its impressive salmon. Natural salmon here weigh an average of 30 to 50 pounds. The Gulf of Alaska spans approximately 600,000 square miles, providing an ideal environment for salmon due to its clean seawater and cold currents from melting ice. Fishermen here utilize automated netting systems operated by robots. These systems can handle tens of thousands of pounds of force per haul, fetching up to 10,000 pounds of salmon at a time. Encore Hinchus nurka, also known as sockeye salmon. This salmon is notable for its vibrant red color during spawning, with an average size of about 5–7 pounds. To alleviate pressure on wild salmon populations, many countries have adopted modern and sustainable salmon farming models. Norway leads the way with offshore cage farming systems, employing automation technology for fish management and monitoring. Salmon farms in Norway utilize advanced technology, closed sea cage systems, and strict water environmental management to ensure the health and development of the fish. This farming model not only provides stable, high-quality salmon for the global market, but also protects wild salmon populations and marine environments. Norway has heavily invested in research and development of aquaculture techniques, solidifying its pioneering role in the salmon farming industry. Smoked salmon is a delicious and easy-to-make dish. Firstly, the salmon is seasoned with salt, sugar, and spices for about 12–24 hours. Next, the salmon is smoked over a charcoal grill until evenly cooked. Steamed salmon is incredibly healthy and easy to make, one of my favorites. Simply prepare ginger, scallions, and a pinch of your favorite spices. Steam the fish for about 10–15 minutes. Place the salmon on a plate and pour over the prepared mixture, and you're done with an extremely healthy dish. If you enjoy bold, spicy flavors, you can't miss out on Korean spicy chicken. The chicken is marinated with a blend of distinctive spices, including Korean chili, garlic, and various herbs, creating a rich flavor profile. It is then simmered for about 3 hours. This simmering process allows the chicken to absorb the spices and retain moisture, resulting in tender and flavorful meat. After simmering, the chicken is cooled for an hour before being packaged. The factory has the capacity to produce up to 20,000 servings of spicy chicken per day, meeting the demands of every customer. Automated rice and beverage vending models are becoming increasingly popular, offering convenience to consumers. Instead of cooking at home or going to a restaurant, we can easily find food truck vendors selling boxed meals on the streets. This saves cooking time. In addition, beverage options are also diversified through mobile vendors. Anywhere, one can quickly enjoy a cup of coffee or tea. The Nellore breed originated in India and was brought to Brazil in the 19th century. It is a descendant of the famous Zebu cattle, known for their massive size. Currently, Brazil has approximately 167 million Nellore cattle, accounting for 80% of the country's total livestock. Nellore bulls typically weigh between 1,100 and 1,300 pounds, while cows range from 770 to 990 pounds. Two criteria for selecting breeding cattle are appearance and body condition. A healthy bull should have a strong physique, long legs, and well-defined thighs, indicating agility and strength. Body condition is also crucial. Cattle should have a moderate layer of fat, not too thin or obese, as reflected in their muscle tone and coat shine. This careful selection is key to Brazil producing 100 tons of beef each year. A high-quality Nellore bull typically costs between $2,000 and $5,000. Come along as we visit the giant cattle farm in Brazil. Leave a one if you're in. The sunlight shines brilliantly over the vast landscape. The farmer's ranch stretches across 1,000 acres of lush green grass. The cattle pens are spacious and outdoors, allowing the cows to move freely. Waste and living areas are clearly separated, an effective measure for eliminating unpleasant odors from the farm. On average, each farm raises between 100 to 500 cattle. The cows are well cared for and enjoy roaming the pastures and socializing with their friends every day. The farmer also raises Girolando cattle for milk production. Each Nelore cow can produce about 1,100 to 1,540 pounds of meat annually, while Girolando cows typically yield between 11,000 and 17,600 pounds of milk. The total income from both breeds can range from $100,000 to $250,000 each year. This is the secret of Brazilian cattle farming. The breeding season for Nelore cattle typically occurs from November to March, coinciding with Brazil's rainy season. This is different from many other cattle breeds. Nelore calves possess strong genetic traits and have the ability to develop muscle mass even at a young age. Each year, Brazil consumes approximately 9 million tons of beef. The country has around 4,000 beef processing facilities, ranging from large factories to smaller operations. Brazilian beef is exported to countries in Europe and Asia. Thank you for watching the video with me. Now, let me take you on a tour of some local shops in Brazil to see how they prepare giant beef cuts. First, let's explore the traditional Brazilian dish, churrasco. This famous barbecue has its roots in the culture of cowboys from southern Brazil. It typically uses cuts from the rump, belly, and ribs, which have just the right amount of fat to avoid being too greasy. The beef is simply seasoned with salt and then grilled over charcoal until it's perfectly cooked, maintaining its tenderness and natural flavor. Looks delicious already. They are easily recognized by their large stature and short hair, which can be white or light gray. The Nelore breed thrives in Brazil due to its excellent heat tolerance, high resistance to diseases, outstanding meat quality, and economic efficiency. Mato Grosso is the region with the highest cattle population in Brazil, accounting for 30% of the country's Nelore cattle. With average temperatures ranging from 77 F to 95 FA, it's considered Brazil's furnace. Despite the heat, Nelore cattle thrive thanks to their short hair. Their white coat reflects sunlight, helping to lower their body temperature. Their ability to adapt to the hot and humid climate, combined with high resistance to diseases and parasites, allows them to flourish in these harsh conditions. So, these Neller cows are waiting for you to give them a like. On the lush green pastures of Brazil, the golden sunlight casts a warm glow that makes anyone feel as though they've stepped into a fairy tale. The climate here is warm and pleasant. Imagine yourself as a cowboy, riding your trusty steed. As a brave cowboy, you glide across the meadows, guiding the herd over the vibrant hills while enjoying the refreshing breeze. It's simply magnificent. Cattle ranching is not just a job. It's a cherished tradition with a rich history spanning over 500 years in Brazil. The Neller cows you care for will become the top champions of the agricultural industry. The clear blue sky and the echoing sounds of the cattle create a country melody, blending seamlessly with the simple, peaceful rhythm of rural life. The diet of Neller cattle primarily consists of fresh, delicious grass. They are usually fed in the early morning and late afternoon to take advantage of the cooler weather. Each cow needs about 20–30 pounds of grass per day, depending on their weight and age. Brachiaria grass is a favorite among the herd. This fiber-rich grass not only aids digestion, but also enhances meat quality. When cattle graze on natural grass, their meat develops a richer flavor and contains higher levels of healthy fats. Leave a 0 if you find the video boring. Picanha is a popular dish among farmers in the states of Rio Grande do Sul, Santa Catarina, and Pará, Brazil. This dish uses the rump cap of Neller cattle. Known for its thick layer of fat on top, picanha ensures the meat stays tender and flavorful when grilled. When sliced thin, picanha offers a delightful culinary experience, blending natural sweetness with a captivating smoky flavor. When it comes to beef, you can't miss bife cavallo. This is a popular daily meal choice for Brazilians. It is usually made from tender beef, grilled to perfection, and served on a plate, topped with a sunny side-up egg. You definitely should try these traditional dishes I recommend when you visit Brazil. The Festa do Pio de Barreiros is one of the largest livestock events in Brazil, typically held annually in August. The festival attracts hundreds of thousands of visitors from all over, where participants showcase their skills and bravery by taming massive bulls. The thrilling confrontations between cowboys and cattle create an electrifying atmosphere. The festival is lively, filled with music, dancing, and traditional Brazilian activities. Lasting about 10 days, it not only celebrates cattle ranching culture, but also brings together the community and visitors in an environment bursting with energy and excitement. Exploring the production process of convenient instant noodles opens up a world of precision and cleanliness. At the plant, workers must wear protective clothing, clean off dust and hair, wash their hands under running water, and disinfect in a sanitization chamber before entering the processing line. The first step is mixing flour with water using a dough mixer to create a uniform dough. This process is primarily carried out by robots. The dough is then rolled out thin and stretched like a sheet of fabric. Next to the dough is fed into a wave-making machine, giving the noodles their wavy shape. The noodles are steamed at a temperature of around 248 F, resulting in a golden yellow color. After steaming, the noodles are transferred to a cooling line, where small water spray nozzles at each machine head quickly cool the noodles. The noodles are then pressed into round molds, with the machine capable of pressing up to 1,000 servings at a time, creating uniform noodle blocks. For the seasoning, workers inspect the dried ingredients to ensure they are free of contaminants. The ingredients are then mixed together and sent through a drying machine, before finally being packaged into small packets by robots. Once the noodles and seasonings are ready, they are packaged in attractive packaging and passed through a scanning machine for inspection before distribution. The plant produces millions of noodle packets each year, generating profits of up to hundreds of millions of dollars and providing jobs for 1,000 workers. In China, there are about 500 farms dedicated to raising and processing turtles, covering areas from 10 to 20 acres. Turtles are raised in artificial ponds, where the water is clean and meticulously filtered to maintain optimal quality and living conditions for the turtles. The water in the turtle ponds is kept at a pH level typically between 6.5 and 7.5. The dissolved oxygen concentration is always high, thanks to an aeration system, ensuring that the turtles have enough air to breathe. This system helps maintain the ecological balance in the pond, providing a habitat that closely resembles their natural environment. Soft-shelled turtles have an annual breeding cycle, typically from April to June. Each time they lay eggs, a turtle can lay between 20 to 50 eggs. After laying, the mother turtle usually buries the eggs under a layer of soil or sand and leaves. The eggs are carefully collected from the nesting site and placed in an incubation environment to develop. During this stage, maintaining the appropriate temperature and humidity is crucial to ensure a high hatching rate. Turtles do not care for their young after laying, so the protection and care of the eggs are the responsibility of the staff. Soft-shell turtles are highly valuable in China's industry, especially in medicine and food. Turtle meat is used as an ingredient in traditional medicine, providing valuable nutrients and health-beneficial compounds. Additionally, turtle meat is crafted into many high-end dishes in the food industry. The turtle meat processing industry generates about $2 billion annually, contributing around 10% to the national livestock industry. The strong development of this sector not only creates economic value, but also meets the growing demand of both domestic and international markets. Instant noodles are a convenient and quick option for busy meals. In just about 3 to 5 minutes, you can have a hot and tasty meal. To prepare, simply boil some water, add the noodles and seasoning, then wait for the noodles to soften, and you're ready to enjoy. The convenience of instant noodles doesn't just end with quick cooking, they can easily be transformed into a variety of delicious dishes. You can add fresh vegetables, meat, or eggs to enhance the flavor and nutrition, creating dishes like stir-fried noodles or special noodle soup. Do you like instant noodles? If so, give the video a like. If you want to learn more about the processing plant, hit follow to watch more videos on how Chinese factories raise and process softshell turtles. Softshell turtles have become an important ingredient in China's food processing industry since the 1980s. Driven by high consumption demand and their nutritional value, turtle farms have flourished. Softshell turtle meat is notable for its high protein content, vitamins, and minerals, providing essential nutrients such as calcium, iron, and vitamin B12. Harvesting soft-shell turtles is a crucial phase in the processing cycle. Turtles are harvested when they reach a weight of 1 to 2 pounds, with some record-sized individuals weighing up to 5 pounds. Workers carefully harvest the turtles by hand, placing each one into containers to prepare for the next processing stages. This task requires skill and precision to avoid injuring the turtles and to ensure product quality. After harvesting, soft-shell turtles provide significant economic benefits to the plant. The soft-shell turtle processing industry contributes around $2 billion annually to the economy, sustaining the growth of this sector. The high profits from soft-shell turtle processing not only support the local economy, but also create thousands of job opportunities in the food processing and medical industries. After about 60 to 90 days of incubation, the turtle eggs hatch into baby turtles. At birth, the baby turtles are small, typically measuring between 1.5 to 2 inches in length. Proper feeding is crucial for maintaining the health and growth of turtles. Turtle food is usually in pellet form, made from ingredients like fish meal, cornmeal, and various vitamins and minerals. These pellets provide the necessary protein, calcium, and vitamins for the development of the turtle's bones and shells. Turtles are typically fed 2 to 4 times a day, with each meal amounting to about 1–2% of their body weight. Since turtles eat slowly and chew thoroughly, farm staff gradually scatter the food to ensure proper feeding. Soft-shell turtles are increasingly popular as pets due to their gentle nature and adaptability to various environments. They can live both on land and in water, making their care relatively simple. Soft-shell turtles also get along well with other household pets, creating a harmonious living environment. Their unique appearance, combined with their good-natured personality, makes them an appealing choice for animal lovers looking for a charming four-legged companion. The Chinese soft-shell turtle, known scientifically as Pelodiscus sinensis, is one of the rarest turtle species. This turtle is distinguished by its soft, flexible shell and streamlined body, which is usually brown or gray with light patterns. The shell's high flexibility allows the turtle to move with ease, both on land and in water. Pelodiscus sinensis is cherished not only for its unique appearance, but also for its adaptability to various environments, making it a popular choice among aquarium enthusiasts and pet owners. Its gentle nature and ease of care further enhance its appeal. The breeding season for Nelore cattle typically occurs from November to March, coinciding with Brazil's rainy season. This is different from many other cattle breeds. Nelore calves possess strong genetic traits and have the ability to develop muscle mass even at a young age. Each year, Brazil consumes approximately 9 million tons of beef. The country has around 4,000 beef processing facilities, ranging from large factories to smaller operations. Brazilian beef is exported to countries in Europe and Asia. Thank you for watching the video with me. Now, let me take you on a tour of some local shops in Brazil to see how they prepare giant beef cuts. First, let's explore the traditional Brazilian dish, churrasco. This famous barbecue has its roots in the culture of cowboys from southern Brazil. It typically uses cuts from the rump, belly, and ribs, which have just the right amount of fat to avoid being too greasy. The beef is simply seasoned with salt and then grilled over charcoal until it's perfectly cooked, maintaining its tenderness and natural flavor. Looks delicious already. From 2020 to 2023, over 400 fishing fleets and thousands of fishermen worldwide participated in programs committing to comply with environmental protection standards and sustainably manage salmon resources. Catch limits are carefully observed by fishermen every time they set sail. Thanks to the application of scientific and sustainable fishing methods, the global salmon population is significantly increasing. In regions like Alaska's fjords, salmon numbers have risen by about 20–30% compared to a decade ago. Rational catch limits and the use of modern technologies like net pulling robots have helped protect salmon stocks and maintain ecological balance. Leave a number 1 for our efforts. Aside from the giant Chinook salmon, there is the coho salmon, originating from the North Pacific and most commonly found in Alaska and Canada. Coho salmon populations in these regions typically range from hundreds of thousands to millions. Coho salmon are distinguished by their silver color at sea and turn red when they migrate upstream for spawning, averaging about 8–12 pounds in size. Encore Hinchus nurka, also known as sockeye salmon. This salmon is notable for its vibrant red color during spawning, with an average size of about 5–7 pounds. To alleviate pressure on wild salmon populations, many countries have adopted modern and sustainable salmon farming models. Norway leads the way with offshore cage farming systems, employing automation technology for fish management and monitoring. Salmon farms in Norway utilize advanced technology, closed sea cage systems, and strict water environmental management to ensure the health and development of the fish. This farming model not only provides stable, high-quality salmon for the global market, but also protects wild salmon populations and marine environments. Norway has heavily invested in research and development of aquaculture techniques, solidifying its pioneering role in the salmon farming industry.